Who here doesn't know about esports? Anyone who uses internet or play games knows about esports. The whole gaming industry is valued over $200 billion. And in 2021, they garnered a revenue of $201 billion. And in about 5 years, this value is expected to be doubled. There's over 3 billion, more than 3 billion gamers around the world, which is, if you think about it, it's more than the fans of football, which is the most popular sport in the world. So it's an undeniable fact that this whole industry is one of the most valued industry all around the world. And esports comes under it. Esports itself is a billion-dollar industry. What happens is in esports, players and they form teams and they compete with each other in competitive games, in tournaments, and they go for the prize pool. Now, different organizations form these esports teams because it requires a lot of funding. We have many popular teams of esports, like you may know about Sentinels or Cloud9 or 100 Thieves. These are valued over $400 to $500 million. So having these or owning these teams is really expensive. It costs a lot. And the thing is, when those organizations own those, they are the one that control those teams. So the fans of those particular teams have nothing to, suggest or propose, or they don't have any right to vote on stuff. And so there's a whole gap between players and fans and investors. And we know that crypto is really good in bridging these kind of gaps. And that's exactly what's going to happen in this one. The project that we're going to talk about in this video is called Z7DAO. This is a decentralized autonomous organization, which is a new and an innovative approach to team ownership, esports team ownership, in which we, as individual person, will be able to form our teams. We'll be able to, as a community, we'll be able to form teams and we'll get the right to vote. There's a lot of options through which we can earn. There's a lot of utilities of the token. So that's what we're going to discuss in this video. We're going to discuss all the details of this project. We're going to talk about the token, take a look at information regarding it. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. Just know that anything I say in this video is not going to be an investment or a financial advice. Although if you do decide to do so, make sure that you do your own investigation and research. And with this out of the way, let's move straight to the project. First, let's briefly talk about what Z7DAO is. As I said in the intro, this is an innovative and a new approach to team ownership in esports, which is usually in the hands of real advertisers who have enough funds to own esports team and pay the best players around the world to be in their team. They get to vote on decisions regarding the team and they get to earn revenue from those teams when they win in different competitions and tournaments. But with this project, the esports fan have this opportunity now. They get to watch, they get to vote, and they get to earn through this platform. Hence, this is the first decentralized esports team platform in which the esports teams are built by the community and they are owned by the community. That's the whole point of having the DAO, right? A decentralized autonomous organization. It puts power in the hands of community. Now, here are the problems in the current esports industry. In esports, players and teams compete with each other in tournaments for a cash prize, which is something that we discussed in the intro. Currently, the fans of any particular team, they don't really have any voice regarding that team. They can't suggest anything, they cannot propose anything. Those teams are basically governed by the organizations. Now, here's the second problem. There are many talented players out there that are unable to participate because of lack of funding and opportunity. And we have a third problem, that forming and owning esports team is really expensive. As we talked in the intro, esports team can cost a lot. And even if you have funds, managing them, that's really difficult. Now that we have discussed these problems, we're going to talk about Z7DAO and their token, and we're going to see how this solves all these three problems. So Z7DAO and their token, Z7, is a decentralized autonomous organization owned by smart chain that allows people to work together and become owners of their very own esports team. One person may not be able to have complete funds for it or complete knowledge to take right course of action, but together in a DAO, by becoming a community and token holders, they can achieve this together. So with this, let's see the solutions that we have now. First, fans can propose new ideas and vote on the direction of the team, like which tournament they should play in or what sponsorships should they take, etc. And secondly, the players are funded properly to grow as professional players. So instead of worrying about the income, they can fully focus and prepare for tournament. And lastly, the investments in esports team is made much easier through their esports team's Launchpad. And there you go. The gaps are basically filled and we have the solutions to all the problems. Now, the reason why I think this poses a great potential is because this is something new, and as we said in the intro, it's pretty innovative, and this is something that you may not have seen before. This is an idea that has not been implemented before, and the audience that this platform has tapped into, it's, as we discussed again in the intro, the gaming industry is really big. The audience is really big, and the market value of this market is really huge. So because of this, I think that this poses a really great potential. Now, let's talk more about the Z7 token and its utilities and so forth. So it is launched on Unicrypt, and you can see different lockups on it too. The whole project is audited, and the team has been KYC'd by Solid Proof that you can see here. I'm going to link all these into the description so you can check it out for yourself. So it's pretty safe to say that it is safe, it is secure, and it is trustworthy. The token is also listed on CoinGecko and on CoinMarketCap as well. And you can see different charts here. And you can notice something that even with these market conditions that we're having for the last, I think, 1 month, it's still showing positive uptrend, which really shows how strong and solid this platform is and their backers are. So with this out of the way, let's talk about the utilities. So we have token holders who get the right to vote with this Z7 token, and players and investors can form their own esports team by launching their team's token or NFTs on this platform, and the Z7 holders are given the priority to invest in these tokens or NFTs. You can stake Z7 token to get exclusive opportunities, and in cases, some of the prize pool of the partner team, we're going to talk about the partner team and the tournament that is doing in the end. So they get some of the prize pool of the partner team if they win competition, which is, given to the stakers. You can also lock up your tokens to participate in competitions to win big prizes or earn from the team's earnings. You can buy exclusive merchandise using Z7 token, and then there's also staking for retirement funds, that is for professional esports players in this ecosystem. The funds are invested into esports teams and the tokens are rewarded back to the retired players. This platform has actually partnered with a professional esports team called Xia, or the pronunciation it can vary from places to places. It's pronounced XERXIA, which was just competing in the Valorant tournament yesterday. So you can see the clip here that I was managed to get from that tournament. They managed to secure second position in the tournament, and they qualified to master tournament at Copenhagen and the World Champion Valorant in Istanbul. So I think that's pretty insane. You can get detailed information about the tokenomics, its distribution and roadmap from their website and white paper, actually light paper. I'm going to link all those in the description, including the social media. So if you have any questions, you can either ask me in the comments or you can join their social media, become a part of that community, and you can ask them there. Of course, they'll be able to answer those questions much better than I'll be able to. So make sure that you follow them on all their social media. And this is all I have for you guys in this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one shortly. So stay tuned. Disclaimer: trading digital assets involve significant risk and can result in the loss of your invested capital. You should ensure that you fully understand the risk involved and take into consideration your level of experience, investment objectives, and seek independent financial advice if necessary. It is up to you whether to invest or not.